Hello, and welcome to Chelsea vs. Man U Airlines. For your trip, we're going to be providing you with a free pillow so you can sleep through the entire match and not miss a thing. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I'm not happy. I am really pissed off. Let me just put this in simple terms. This was not Man U versus Chelsea. This was Man U versus Cones and a keeper. That was it. I mean, seriously. Just, if you recorded the game at home, which I feel like I probably did, and I don't know why, because it's just taking up space in my DVR, rewind it. Watch it again. Count how many players, how many times, how many players are walking around the field or standing. Just count. I bet you'll lose count. I did. I mean, it was ridiculous. It wasn't. Go back and watch like my, Bournemouth review, the Leicester review, the Sunderland review, the Watford review. In all those games, I talked about how Chelsea were creating their own problems. Chelsea weren't doing enough. But I always said, but I got to give credit to them. I'm not taking anything away from whoever they were playing. They did play well. They did fight hard. No credit goes to Man U for this. None at all. If it were not Man U, we would have lost. But because it's Man U, and they suck right now, that's the only reason that we were able to even tie. We should have lost. We should have lost that game. I mean, this game was ridiculous. I'm really just struggling not to start screaming my head off because of how frustrating it is to watch that team just walk around out there. Man U, the only reason they didn't score is one, they suck at shooting right now because they don't have a good striker, and two, because Courtois is a great keeper. That's it. That's the only reason that Man U didn't win this game. I mean, it doesn't get much more simple than that. That's it. That is the problem. Nobody tried today. I wanted to see Gus Hitting's pre-match and halftime press conference because what did he say? He's all right, guys. So this is Man U. They're not doing too great right now. They're struggling. So just go out there. Just do whatever you want to do. I can't tell you. I can't tell you what to do. Just go do something. If you want to walk around, if you want to jog, go ahead. Just go. I don't care. You shouldn't care either. This game doesn't mean anything. There's one big difference. I complained at the end of the Tottenham game because I said Chelsea had a chance to go on and win it, and Mourinho did not do enough to get them to go forward and win it. He was like, okay, we got the tie. That's good enough for me. This game, I guess maybe they were playing for the tie. Why? I don't know. Man U's been losing for the past several weeks. Why would you play for the tie? But if they were, they didn't do it right. It's one thing to sit back. It's one thing to park the bus. It's another thing entirely to stand around and watch as the game goes on around you. I mean, really, I cannot stress enough how little they did today. And it wasn't just one player. It was everybody. Everybody sucked today. Everybody was walking around today. Willian, worst game of the season. He's been on fire. He's been doing great. He did nothing today except, well, he did a lot of stuff for Man U. Terrible passes, terrible touches, not defending to let Man U have free passes. Hazard, invisible, nowhere up front. We're looking for him. Oh, he's on the other side of the field this time. Oh, he should be right there, but he's over there. Oh, he could be pressuring that guy, but nah, he's just going to stand and watch. Oscar, he was like a little cone in the middle getting passed around. Matic, terrible game. I don't even know what happened today. He took 3 stupid shots. The only few times that we had possession and we were managing to keep possession, he took random shots that just gave up possession. Mikel, why did he play the full 90 minutes? Why? I don't get it. I don't get why Mikel was still out there. Pedro, he worked hard on defense sometimes. Espilicueta, just letting men running behind him. Worst he's been all season, and he's been consistent all season. Ivanovic back to his same old standing there. Oh, Martial runs inside. Oh no, I gotta go get him. Oh no. Oh, how did he beat me? I don't know. I don't understand this. I mean, he's like a wall. They take a touch inside, and instead of stepping across them to block off their run, he just kind of runs alongside them like, okay, I won't catch up to this fast guy, even though I'm not fast at all. Zuma, he nothing to report. He had one good sliding tackle against Martial near the end. That was it. He did nothing else all game except give the ball away a couple times. Terry, he didn't really have to defend that much, but when he did, I guess he did okay. But he didn't really. I mean, besides the shot, the one good chance that we had all game, his header that De Gea saved, he was pretty much just there. You know, if you think about like a training session when you have one of those players just kind of there, you know, going 50% to put pressure on the, you know, when the crosses come in, you have that player there that's just kind of putting pressure so you don't have a free header. That was Terry today. Courtois, I have no complaints about Courtois. I'm so glad he's back. He, like I said, if it were not for him and the fact that Man U can't score, we they should have scored like 3 or 4 times. And Courtois is just like, not today. That is the only bright thing about this game, is that Courtois is back, and he's back. You know, it's not like, oh, Courtois is back in the game. No, he is actually back, and he's a great keeper. So glad to have him back. But even like in the second half, like the first half, I was just like, okay, so what do we just come out and say, take it easy? You guys may be a bit tired after, you know, game 2 days ago. Take it easy in the first half. We'll hit them hard in the second. No, second half still just walking around. I'm wondering when the game started and I saw Mikel and Matic, I'm like, why not Ramirez? And then Ramirez comes on in the second half. I'm like, that's why not Ramirez. Same as everybody else. He should be completely fresh. He played a little bit on Friday, and then he comes in as a sub, hoping to get some fresh legs, and he's walking around. He's jogging. He can't even beat this 18-year-old that has not even proven himself in the Premier League. I mean, what is going on? That's what I want to know, is what's going on right now that they can't even motivate themselves to fly at Man U, to take the game to them, because they struggle. They got beat at home by Norwich. They got beat away 2-1 by Bournemouth. They got dominated by Bournemouth. They got beat by Stoke 2-0. Easy peasy for Stoke. And then we come in, and it's just like, we're going to win. Oh, never mind. I don't want to try today. I'm okay. I'm just going to stand here. Oh, here comes the ball. Headed away. Oh, there goes the ball again. Oh, good save, Courtois. And it's just, that was the whole game. That was the entire game. There were 1 or 2 moments where they finally looked like, okay, they're going to get back into this game. And then after their chance goes away, you see the players walk in again. And it's, I don't get it. And here's the biggest issue that I have. And the one reason that when I saw this last minute sub to waste time and stoppage time, putting in Loftus-Cheek, I was like, screw you, Hiddink. Like, the whole game, I just wanted to see these youngsters come in. I wanted to see him change something. I wanted to see him come in and mix it up. Be like, okay, let's get these youngsters in, a bit of fire. You know, they fly around the field. But Kennedy works his butt off. Loftus-Cheek works his butt off. Let's get him in there. Let's get him going. None of them. We made 2 subs the whole game. 2 subs. And one, like I said, Loftus-Cheek in the last minute of stoppage time. And it was like a smack in the face. It was like Hiddink knew that I wanted to see these youngsters come in and change the game a bit. He's like, I'm going to wait. Okay, here you go, guys. See, we get the youngsters in. He's got 30 seconds to do it. I mean, it was so stupid. It was... As you can tell, I'm really pissed off. But my main issue is, like I said, things should be changing. We should see some change. The game against Sunderland, they looked better, but Sunderland's not a good team, so it made sense that beating them 3-1. Yeah, I mean, it's Sunderland. Against Watford, more difficult team. I mean, Watford's a really good team. They're flying right now. They've got great striking partners. So tying 2-2 at home, not a great result, but okay, Hiddink first game in charge. He needs a couple games to get in. But Man U's, okay, it's Man U. They're what, winless in 8 now? Well, 7 before the game. Come on, it's Man U. Let's just take the game to them. Let's just crush them. Let's show why we were on the upturn. Let's show why we're not in a relegation battle. Let's show them why during this game. No, we're still in a relegation battle. We are still almost getting relegated. And whether that is because Hiddink still is trying to figure it out, or he's too scared to make any changes right now, or if it's because the players are actually the problem, I don't know. If it's the players that are the problem, well, crap. Let's change some stuff. But if it's Hiddink, grow a pair, man. I mean, come on. You have the chance to give these youngsters who have not been given a chance because Mourinho's too stubborn. You have the chance to step up and say, I'm going to do it. These youngsters, they need a chance to prove themselves. So let's give them the chance. But no. You say, it's okay. Let's stick with the tie here, guys. We don't need a tie. We're in freaking 16th place. Maybe 15th now. I don't know where the points are, but we are very close to the relegation zone right now. We need to pick up 3 points every game. We can't drop points anymore. We cannot drop points anymore. And this is one that we're not supposed to drop points at. This is Man U, who've been struggling. They have no confidence at all. They've got several injuries to main members of their team. They took off Darmian, who's been one of the key absentees. They took him off. I'm like, okay, so now we can really go out. No, we're still sitting far back, still not doing anything. And it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to watch. I'm sitting here watching a Man U team who are terrible fight hard to try to win against the Chelsea team who are just like, we'll take the tie. It's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. And I could go on and on talking about how stupid it is, how dumb Hiddink is for not trying to really go for the win. But I've said my piece. And I have nothing else to say. I have nothing else to say. Mourinho joke. For future reference, this is just looking forward. We have Crystal Palace this upcoming weekend. They're going to take the game to us. So, unless, I don't know what's got to change, but something's got to change. We can't do what we did today. We can't just go out and just, I almost said something I shouldn't say on here. We can't just go out and just play lazy. We can't stand around. We can't not defend. We can't not pressure the ball. We can't just stand and watch them play the game because they will score. They can score. They will score. We've got to change something. So something's got to change before next weekend. I don't know what it is. I really hope to see some of these youngsters given a chance to prove themselves, given a chance to show a bit of passion, because there was lack of passion today. There was a lack of effort, and that frustrates me more than anything. And it should frustrate all of you that are Chelsea fans. It should frustrate you to no end, because we played a very beatable Man U team today. We played a Man U team probably at the lowest of lows with a manager that's about to get sacked. We should have taken the game to them. And we got crap. We got bull crap. So that's my spiel. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Leave a like and subscribe if you are as frustrated as I am right now and want to see some change in this team. And I'll see you at the next game. Peace out.